What's going on, Spartans? King here, bringing another awesome episode. Today we're going to do something a little different. Instead of showing you some epic raids or anything like that, we're going to show you some pretty cool defenses, teach you about bases and why they're good. For example, this base looks really stupid. I made it myself, actually. It was made as a joke, and then I found out it actually works well. This guy had the right idea. If you have high-level heroes, you can actually defeat my base, but the whole point of my base is that the defenses on the outside are a mixture of cannons and my wizard and mortars. Now, the reason I did that was because I want to be defensible against Barch, because more than 50% of the base is on the outside. So by having wizard towers and mortars out there, you can't Barch me. Now, that's one good thing. Number two, it also has the cannons and wizard towers spaced out really nicely all along the outside. So Bolinians and actually hogs, pretty much everything that attacks defenses will go in a circle around the base. It won't even bother going for the center. You need to take out pretty much 25 to 30% of my base and then drop the rest of your troops. So if you can manage to do 50% of your troops dropped and get rid of one side of my base, like pretty much to the halfway point on the outer ring, and then drop them all on one side of that base where you already destroyed everything, they will go for the center. But even then, you need to contend with both of my multi-target Infernos, all my Teslas, max level almost, and, of course, the Expos. So that's the way this base works. As you can see, this guy's blending, and as you see here, he did get rid of most of the defenses. So if he'd continue to drop all those balloons exactly where he's dropping them right now, he would have started to go for the center, just like that. See, guys, you gotta take at least 30% of the base out, basically, on that side, not by actual percentage, but by the actual side of the base. And then you can actually move in and drop all your troops. This is the right strategy to defeat my base. However, what he doesn't know is those multi-target Infernos are going to absolutely wreck his minions. So unfortunately, he should have dropped more troops all at one time. If he had dropped his clan castle first and his heroes, he would have had a much better chance of getting some more loot. Of course, he is going to get a couple little bits of gold there just because he is going to get storage. But I'm not really going to care about that. My king is actually going to get activated very soon. And that's the other good thing about this base. My heroes are semi-centered, and so is my clan castle. So you gotta deal with them once you get to the center, and that's always a pain because those minions haven't hit the center yet. And then as soon as they do start hitting gold in all the storages, they get just absolutely wrecked by multi-target Infernos. So as you can see, didn't really win that much compared to what he could have won. And I got 18 trophies for it. So not bad. Let's move on though. Let me show you some stuff. I'll show you some defenses from my old base that I used during the YouTube All-Stars push. So I hope you do enjoy this. This is an all-dragon raid against it. And my base was much weaker then. Or not much weaker, but it was definitely quite a bit weaker at that time. The walls especially were much lower. And yeah. So I've just been working on upgrading everything since then. But as you see here, the clan castle's been activated. These dragons are going to town. They are enraged. And they're not going to get too far though. Those multi-target Infernos do work even here. And especially since they are like split up on the base, it's really hard to actually freeze them because they're so far apart. So you don't need to worry about them using freeze spells. And that's one thing you should always be afraid of. If you put your Infernos too close together, they can be froze together. And that's the last thing you ever want to happen. So you definitely want to spread them out a little bit. This base does a good job of doing that. And as you can see here, he's down to his last two dragons. And I have a second to last level AirD going to work on him. He's not going to last much longer. He's going to get that last bit of elixir. But considering the fact that he's going to win like 200,000 elixir and he's going to have spent 700,000 between the spells and the dragons, that's a hell of a loss on elixir. And he's also going to lose the trophies. So that's really, really terrible, actually. I hate that idea. But anyway, Ali attacked me. He lost. And I got 16 trophies for it. So pretty solid. Didn't really lose anything I couldn't afford to lose. That's the reason my actual elixir was outside the base. I didn't need it. So I didn't care if I lost it. That comes into play when you start getting higher up. You don't have much to upgrade with elixir. So it's really easy to get it when you need it. And you just never really need it now. So as you can see, I'm going to pull up another defense here. Let's do something a little different. I believe this one's a go wizard actually. Just straight up golems and wizards. But let's find out. He drops his golem first, and he's going to contend with my king. That's a mistake. He activates my king immediately, and my king's going to go to town on his golem. As you can see, he does manage to get the wizards focused on the king and take him out right there. So that's good, but he did lose one golem. Really sucks because a golem is 30 spots. So of course he did lose quite a bit of camp space in his army camps. And let's just keep moving on though. As you can see, he keeps doing this corner attack, which is pretty smart. As he knows, I'm sure this guy's a barcher, because that's pretty much what you do with barching. And he's doing it with Go Wizards. So that's pretty intelligent, but it's just not going to work on this base. Unfortunately for him, he does activate my clan castle, which is really well positioned. Basically, you could take 25% of the outside of the base, but as soon as you go for that north side of the base, you all of a sudden almost automatically activate my clan castle. And that's the point of it, because as soon as you take out one of those corners, your troops are going to activate my clan castle, and then they're going to go to town. But as you can see, he froze him there, trying to save his king. And watch how fast, look at that, 1 hit, 2 hits. The Wizards took 2 hits to destroy him. That's insanity. That is so painful to watch. But as you can see, he is just doing everything he can to get that last 2% here. He is dropping every rage he has. He's probably going to drop another one. And oh my god, he's got barely any health, but he rages them, and they split up. Let's see if Enrage, those baby golems, can actually do something. It's a Tesla, so it's not very strong. He throws 2 rages on him. He gets desperate. At 1%, epic fail. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't pull it off. Luckily for me, did win, so solid base defense. And as you can see right here, this guy actually got the same name as me. King thought he could attack me. Apparently, he didn't know I'm better than him. But, I'm just kidding, guys. Honestly, though, he is going to attack me. And it's kind of funny, another guy with a similar name does actually find me and attack me. I found that actually really funny. But he's going to use a really strange defense, or offensive attack here. As you can see, he is dropping some archers, drawing that queen out. And I have a golem on defense, which is really rare. I was actually donated it so I could do an attack, and I logged off for like 2 seconds, and I got attacked instantly. I do remember this actual attack really, really prominently, because I was so mad because he actually manages to kill my golem. And that was super unfortunate. But anyway, he does drop some hog riders here, and I'm guessing he's going to drop some more real soon. But let's wait for him to do the rest of this attack. In the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying this defensive switch up. I know I normally don't show defenses, and I'll do one of these again in a few weeks, and I'll show some more from different bases, maybe some more from my base I have currently, and some I'm about to change my base in probably a couple days, because we're about to push to the top 200 soon, I'm hoping, and I'm pretty confident we can make it. We got a pretty solid clan right now. BJ Candive and Man Divinica are my clan, along with Nick at Night and myself. And as you can see, he is using Hog Riders, and he has used a free spell in order to allow them to take out that Inferno. That is key, guys. He needed to do that in order to get that Inferno gone. Now, my Golem, though, is going to go to town. This is going to be a really epic battle right here. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but his Wizards against my Golem, that is such a funny fight, because they're exact opposites. Golems have so much health and no attack, and Wizards have no health and so much attack. So as you can see, he's already like 3 deep. He's already killed 3 Wizards, and he's going for his 4th one. Can he get it? And he's going to whoop him. He's got it. 4 Wizards down, and he's going for some more. So 4 max Wizards couldn't kill him. He's going for that 5th one. Let's see if we can get that 5th one. And the baby Golems are going to do it. They got him. So 5 Wizards down with this 1 Golem. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty awesome defensive thing to have in your clan cast if you think about it that way. And as you can see, he has actually dropped the rest of his troops. He's pretty much just going for anything he can here at this point. He's getting close and he's getting desperate. He's only 6% off, 5% off. So this is the point where you pretty much just drop everything you have. Free spells, lightning, whatever you got left, you drop it. But unfortunately, he's not going to be able to pull us off. Hope you enjoy this episode. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later. Peace.